You have probably heard of a Kubernetes, but what is it really? Imagine you have 100 containers running your app across multiple servers and you have to manage them all. Sounds crazy, right? That's exactly where Kubernetes or K8s comes to the rescue. Today, I'll explain what Kubernetes is, why it's used, and how it actually works from beginner to advanced, step by step. Hey everyone, I'm Jatin and welcome back to DevOps Junior. If you're learning Docker, DevOps, or cloud, this video will make Kubernetes crystal clear for you, even if you're a beginner. Before Kubernetes, team use Docker to containerize their app, but managing containers at scale become a nightmare. For example, you deploy 20 containers manually. One container crashes, you restart it manually. You want to scale up, you deploy more containers. You need to update, you delete, and redeploy. So, as system grew, developer need a tool that could automatically handle this scaling, healing, updating, and managing containers. Problem is too many containers, too hard to manage manually. The one solution is Kubernetes. Kubernetes or K8 is an open source container orchestration platform developed by Google. It helps you deploy, manage, and scale containerized application automatically. In simple terms, Docker runs containers, Kubernetes manage many containers across many machines like a boss. Let's understand the Kubernetes architecture. It has two main parts, control plane and worker node. The control plane is the brain. It decides what to run, where to run, and how to manage it. The worker nodes are the muscle. They actually run your containers. Control plane, API server, entry point for all Kubernetes commands like kubectl. Then we have a scheduler, decide which node runs which container. Third one, we have a controller manager, ensures the cluster stays in desired state. etcd, stores cluster data, key value store. Worker node components, kubelet, talks to the API server and manages container on the node. Kubeproxy, handle network communication. Container runtime, runs container like a Docker or container. Together, these form the Kubernetes cluster, a self managing system that keeps your app running smoothly. Now, let's look at the most important Kubernetes object you will use daily, pod. Pod is the smallest deployable unit, runs one or more container, example Nginx pod, replica set, ensure a certain number of pod are running. Deployment manages updates and version of a pod. Service provide stable access to pod. Example load balancer. Namespace. It's a logical cluster partition. Example dev prod. Config map secret. Store configuration and credential. Example DB password. Kubernetes uses a YAML file to define all of this, kind of like blueprint or your cluster. Let's see the Kubernetes workflow in action. You tell Kubernetes what you want and not how to do it. It makes sure that your desired state matches reality. If someone breaks it, it fixes automatically. In DevOps, Kubernetes is the backbone of a modern CI/CD pipelines. It integrates with Jenkins, GitHub Action, and Argo CD for continuous deployment. From Git, you push, build Docker image, push to the registry, Kubernetes deployment. That's why companies like Netflix, Spotify, and Google use Kubernetes to manage thousands of containers in production. Once you understand the basic, you can explore advanced topics like Helm charts. It's like a package manager for Kubernetes, like apt for Ubuntu. Ingress controller manages external traffic. Then we have a stateful state for stateful apps like databases. Daemon set for running pod on all node. Horizontal pod autoscaler scales pod automatically. Kubernetes operators automate app specific tasks. These tools make Kubernetes powerful enough to run any workload from a tiny apps to global system. So to sum up, Docker helps you build containers. Kubernetes help you run and manage them at scale. Together, they form the heart of a modern DevOps. Docker plus Kubernetes is DevOps superpower. If this video helped you understand Kubernetes, drop a like and comment what topic you want next. Maybe Helm or Argo CD. I'm Jatin and this is DevOps Junior. See you in the next video.